Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Fat Money Enascar series. Last week, we seen Chronics walk away with the win with these debut series of these SK modifieds. Mitch is here with me. Mitch, are you excited to see this first road course for the Fat Money Enascar series across the board?
Oh, I'm as excited as they come.
Let's check on Chris Chaos first. Chris Chaos last week had a rough go of it. He wrecked his modified, and he also wrecked in trucks. Let's see how he can fare here.
Looks like they got him fixed back up. He's on the road now.
15 laps here in France. Also the first time for FME being out of the series. The SK Modifieds pulling off all the stops. As we see Chris Chaos try to come around and set a good qualifying lap. But we should talk about last week's winner, Chronics High. Chronics High looking to continue the lead of this new series in that Sparko Yokohama SK Modified. And last but not least, we should always bring up the crowd favorite, and he's rocking a new sponsor for this series in that 26 for Rad Roots Racing. Barry Stern Parts Jr.'s got Brandt on that SK Modified. And purple shocks.
That's pretty cool. I like that color. Shocking.
So good luck to Barry in the series. You got Brad Miller, who, because FME gifted these cars in this series to all the teams, got to actually venture out a Cup Series after having to sell his truck team. And it looks like he's having some fun. Brett Aldridge, which this is the first car added to Cactus Jack Racing, Brett Aldridge's team. Dirty Mo Radio being the sponsor, Dirty Mo Media, Doe and our Juniors Radio media company, I guess. And, a little bit of sliding there by Brett Aldridge in that 95.
He held it together pretty well, though.
Held it together very well indeed. Then you got the 007 of Blaze, which Snap-on, as owners, didn't want to drive it, so they let Blaze drive their car. Blaze doing pretty good. You got Chris Michaels in the series as well, driving for Intel once again. Triple C's in here. Billy Raydog for Raydog Racing. Next Level Racing. Raydog Racing. And he looks like he's having a good time in his. You got the Nationwide. Hellman's 59 SK Modified, driven by Christopher Rich Money Racing. Doing well. We're starting to see numbers laid across the board. Aaron Aldridge from Aldridge Racing putting down a fantastic qualifying lap, but can he hold it as they go around for the second lap, Mitch?
Really excited to see this one. Yeah, I'm just curious how they're going to run next to each other.
Well, if
seeing them one at a time is fun.
Anything like the first race, they started really pushing, Mitch. I wish you were there.
Oh, I missed it. I'm missing this one. One's going to be... Hey, little slide again there. All right. That's going to be a fun turn there.
That is going to be unique to see these guys three wide coming into that for sure.
Oh, crap. I wonder if they'll be able to hold it. Somebody's sliding into somebody.
Currently, Aaron Aldridge still holding that top spot. Joseph Robinson in this. Joseph Robinson and Brainbuster Racing, Brainbuster Motorsports, don't have any other series besides this and Cup. So this is the first time you're seeing him in that 69 car outside of Cup Series, and let's see how he holds together, Mitch.
Corey Gamble. Unique car design as usual. I like it.
Another crowd favorite. Corey Gamble got that McConey Setup Shop as a sponsor. Got to represent. Tyler Ferguson, which I feel like doesn't get mentioned enough for being the skilled driver he is. A man that excelled in the start of FME, but has fallen into somewhat of a dark spell with only a couple wins and being in the top and in the run for points last year, but not quite being able to get there in the end. So you got to wonder, man, what is going to happen for the Ferguson Motorsports team. Although they're in the money, they're still up and going. What's going to make them start winning races? Well, it looks like Aaron Aldridge going to hold the pole. Chris Chaos in second. Chronix High's got third. Brett Aldridge fourth. Joseph Robinson fifth. And we'll run down the rest once we get into it. But that, my friends, is going to make this an interesting race, Mitch.
Interesting circuit. Nope, not doing it. Circuit something. Circuit City. You call it what you want, because I can't pronounce it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're at Circuit de Ledenen, and I'm so sorry if I screwed that, and I know I did. I butchered that all up. But we're in France today for the Fat Money Enascar SK Modified Series, and in the front row, you got none other than Aaron Aldridge with that number 5 Wrangler SK Modified. And then you got next to him, the number 19 Pimax is the sponsor. Chris Chaos driving that bad boy behind him. You got Brett Aldridge in that 95 Dirty Mo Radio SK Modified next to him. The 710 with Chronix behind the wheel. Sparko is the sponsor as long as it's Yokohama. Next double racing, double O. We got Billy Raydog for Raydog Racing. Good luck to them tonight. 69 of Joseph Robinson. Joseph Robinson looking to climb ahead, if you will, and make it to the top tonight. You got also Corey Gamble in that 11 car. Corey Gamble for Gamble Motorsports. Good luck to him as well. Sorry, guys, 1 minute. Trying to get the band together for you know what. Next to him, you got Blaze in the 007 for Snap-on Racing. And then you got Triple C, number 15, Logitech is the sponsor. Whiskey River 21, Tyler Ferguson behind the wheel. 59, Hellman's is the sponsor. Christopher Rich behind the wheel, that bad boy. Brad Miller sponsors iRacing. Thank you, iRacing, for putting on this amazing game so we could do this. And 98 is the number for Brad Miller. You got Chris Michaels in the back here. Chris Michaels rocking the number 23. And next to him, Barry Stern Parts Jr. in the back. And ladies and gentlemen, if you will, take off your hats and stand. Wow. Wow, get choked up every time, Mitch. Get choked up every time.
Circuit de Ledenon. What it is called.
I think you did. You did a lot better than I did.
A little bit of research. I had to learn how to pronounce it.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, last race, Chronix High got the first win. You got to wonder who's going to walk away with the win tonight. On the front row, Chronix High. Next to him, Chris Chaos Mitch. Chris Chaos wrecked out in the last race, wrecked out in trucks at Bristol. Horrible time at Bristol. Is it going to be better for him here at France? And then they go from here in France back to the States to race for the FME series, which I believe, and don't get me wrong, let me try to find my notes here. Hopefully. One second. They're going to be in Dover Motor Speedway. So that it's going to be totally different going from this road course to back to an oval. Ten seconds, Mitch.
Do this. Ladies and gentlemen,
Start your
engines.
Hey.
Wow. I'm a pro. That's why everybody to know. I'm a fucking pro.
You can hire us. I'm just.
Yeah. I do this for real.
As we take the first several laps, we want to thank everybody that helps us put on this great series across the board, all the series. iRacing, thank you. Want to thank McConey Setup Shop. Chris Snider and Amazon, where you can check out his books. Thank you guys. I know we got other people to thank, but let's go ahead and get ready for some great racing, Mitch.
Do this thing.
15 laps.
Green, green, green.
Here we go. Coming to the first corner, Aaron Aldridge has gotten the gap. Chris Chaos falls in behind. Chronic's in behind. Joseph Robinson gets a little squirrely back there.
Nope.
Falls back quite a bit. Yeah, camera guy, I don't know. Falls back quite a bit there. Side by side with Brett Aldridge. Brett Aldridge is going to go past him on the inside. Joseph Robinson now toe-to-toe with Billy Ray Dog up at the front. Chronic's High going to try to pass Chris Chaos, but does he have the car? Oh, heard a little bit of banging back there. Oh, we got a bad wreck.
Oh shit! There's quite a few people involved in that.
We have a bad wreck. We'll have to go back and watch that lap one.
Looks like everybody's able to move again. It's a little slide out.
I wrote it down. We will go back and watch that lap one wreck there. Looks like Tyler Ferguson, he got the worst of it, and Christopher Rich here. As Aaron Aldridge still holding a pretty sizable lead here. Chris Chaos second, Chronic's High third, Brett Aldridge in fourth, and it looks like Joseph Robinson fifth. Yeah, these guys start pushing a little bit too early, Mitch. You know, we're only 15 laps, but on a road course like this, 15 laps is a lot more than the ovals that we run.
Oh yeah, a lot more wear on them tires. Different kind of tear. Wear and tear, honestly.
Right now, Aaron Aldridge is taking off. Halfway mark, we'll throw a mandatory caution, which Mitch, I normally have the co-host since they've started this pick the halfway mark when it's an odd number. You can either pick 7 or 8.
7.
All right, lap 7 be the mandatory caution. Aaron Aldridge still holding a sizable gap here. As everyone is starting to get back together, let's go check on Tyler Ferguson here in the way back, who's trying to catch up to Christopher Rich. The guy's caught up in the bad wreck earlier. Chris Michaels there, and Barry Sternparts Jr., who's not having a good time at a road course. Brad Miller, Triple C, Blaze, Looks like Billy Ray Dog, Joseph Robinson, Brett Aldridge, Chronix High, Chris Chaos, all trying to chase down that number 5. I don't think they have what it takes, Mitch.
He's a quick one out there on the track. It's going to take a little bit to catch him, I think.
Down the straightaway to cross for lap 4. Looks like Corey Gamble got left behind by Tyler Ferguson now, who's still trying to catch up to Christopher Rich. Chris Michaels up there. Barry Sternparts Jr. trying to catch the back of Brad Miller, but he's back by 4 seconds, caught up in that wreck, but he can still see him, so that's a good sign. Mitch, right now what you're seeing is Aaron Aldridge in that clean air and just able to just pull away from these other guys who are fighting through the dirty air and trying to get off of people and get away so they're not being held back by draft or anything else as we come around for another lap. Lap 5 as we come around this time. Currently, Aaron Aldridge untouchable. Chris Chaos, though, still holding second. Chronix High third. Brett Aldridge fourth. Joseph Robinson fifth. But it's starting to spread out even more amongst the top 5. Chronix High staying on the back of Chris Chaos, but Brett Aldridge, Joseph Robinson, and the rest are falling back. Aaron Aldridge, though, pulling away. Mandatory caution here in the next lap around, which will pull this field back together, Mitch.
That'll be nice. Get it a little bit more evened up. Not that I'm picking favorites here, but Aaron's held the lead here for a hot minute. See him gather back up.
Corey Gamble seemed to have took the worst of that wreck, though, Mitch.
Oof. Is he running a little slower now?
He's back a whole good ways.
Diddly.
Tyler
Yes,
Ferguson, next one back, and Christopher Rich, Michaels, Barry Sternparts Jr., and then everyone else seems to be up with the rest of the pack here. Not too far ahead, but still enough that we are seeing a big gap present. Although the gap between Chris Chaos and Aaron Aldridge is shrinking until they hit the straightaway.
And he's taking off on the straightaway.
Taking off on the straightaway.
Do they have enough gas or fuel to make it the race, or are they going to have to stop?
This is the first time ever on a road course, and some of the first times with playing with the fuel of these cars, so we up in the air. And here we go.
Getting ready to have a cautions out. Cautions out.
Gonna throw the
How are you doing
yellow.
there, bud?
Recollect the field. You know Aaron Aldridge not happy about these new mandatory cautions that they started this season. Aldridge Racing been having a big series of bad luck, Mitch, and this could have been his night. We'll have to see if this.
You think this will cost it?
We'll have to see. He seems to have the car though.
I feel like he's confident. He's confident, and he's got a fast car. He should be right back up there. But crazier things have happened.
Got a hungry Chris Chaos, Chronix High, and Brett Aldridge at his back though.
The pressure's on.
If we can get these cars back to the pace car. Are we racing again?
I'm not sure.
There it is.
I don't think so. There's the
Pace car.
yeah. Oh my god. What a brain fart.
Chris Chaos, Chronix, Brett Aldridge, Joseph Robinson, top 5 guys. You know, these other guys that were back further, Christopher Rich, Tyler Ferguson, Corey Gamble, ecstatic about this, though. Like Corey Gamble hasn't even caught up to the field.
Oh no.
You can see Corey Gamble a couple roads over there, actually. The lights go off on the pace car. That means we're going green next time by. We should see him double up and the lights go off crossing the line this time.
All right. Well, let's see some action.
Aaron Aldridge been dominant. Chris Chaos, Chronix High holding the top 3. Brett Aldridge, Joseph Robinson fighting back there. And then you got to talk about the guys who had the bad accident, which we'll have to go back and check out. Had to have been fighting for position. We don't know exactly who did it, but we know Chris Michaels, Christopher Rich, and Tyler Ferguson and Corey Gamble were involved. Corey Gamble still, oh, here he comes. Slow down. Yeah, okay. All right. We've seen worse. Corey Gamble's now caught up with the pack, and we should be ready to go. Green flag next time by.
Only took him a minute. Dad's back up.
He was back quite a ways.
Should have just stopped on the track at that point. Yeah, let everybody catch up.
That put him a lap down. So Mitch, you know, Barry having a pretty bad night, being caught up in all that, but he's worked himself back up here to 10th, even though he was back in right ahead of Tyler Ferguson in 13th, 14th, or 12th, right in there. So that's got to be saying something for that Rad Roots Racing team and that Brandt SK modified. So hopefully he can get back up to the top. I think another car that if there's enough time and enough laps after they go green next time by to keep an eye on also is Brett Aldridge, because Brett Aldridge getting really close up here to the top, and things, and we are ready to go next time by. The sun is starting to set on our night here in France. When we come back across, we're going to be 5 to go. Someone just yelled something out of their car. So Mitch, you're Chris Chaos. You just had a horrible last week, right? But you know the guy next to you has had a horrible start to the season. Bad cars, wrecks, just not been as great as he could be. How are you feeling sitting next to him?
What was that? I'm having interference here in my headset.
Hey, I asked, you're Chris Chaos. You just had a horrible last week, broke both of your cars in both races. You're sitting next to Aaron Aldridge, who's had a horrible start to the season. Pace car's pulling off. No, we're speeding up.
No, we're just hanging out.
Okay, I thought we were speeding up there for a minute.
Like it.
But anyway, you're Chris Chaos. You had that horrible start to the last couple races. You're next to Aaron Aldridge, who's had a horrible season. How you feeling right there in second place on the?
I'd be feeling pretty good. Have a little bit of confidence. I'd be feeling like maybe it was my race. We might see some crazy tactics here. I know I'd pull everything out of the bag to try and win.
And you got Brett Aldridge and Chronic's Eye in that second road, ready to take advantage of any miscalculation. Here we go.
And we're great.
Again, Aaron Aldridge pulls away. Chris Chaos gonna fall behind. No. Chris Chaos slid a little bit. Oh, Chronic slid a little bit.
Uh-oh. That slowed everybody down a little bit.
A lot of sliding in the back here.
Boy, that does look crazy though, like a little snake on the track there. All them cars side by side like that. Winding snake.
Chris Chaos has found a way to pull away from Chronix. He's not side by side. Brett Aldridge though trying to poke his head. Everybody fighting for position. Now remember, we didn't even make it one lap last time. There was a wreck. But everybody seems to have gotten their wits about them. Oh.
It was right here on this corner.
Oh, again. Oh, God.
Yep. There it is. What lap are we?
11.
Check 11. 1 and 11.
Tyler Ferguson. Oh, Barry not happy.
Oh, my goodness.
Barry not happy with that 21 car at all. I mean, what, he hit him like 5 times there, Mitch.
That's an insane amount.
Aaron Aldridge coming around. Aaron Aldridge not phased by anything happening behind him as we hit lap 13 when we come around here. Aaron Aldridge comes to France sporting that red, white, and blue SK modified, and he's looking to put it in victory lane. We've had some bad wrecks this race that we're going to have to go back and check. Chris Chaos kind of staying with Aaron Aldridge this time, though. Them straightaways, though.
He's getting a real pull on them straightaways. He really is. Cartoon for them.
As everybody pulls into the S curves. You see everybody in suit here. Corey Gamble is now caught up. You see Rich, who must have been caught up in the scuffle between this car, 21 of Tyler Ferguson, and the 26 of Barry Sternparts Jr., who looks like he's trying to hunt him back down.
Payback.
Like he didn't tap him enough. Aaron Aldridge feeling real comfortable here on these road courses. Well, this road course. Chris Chaos there in second. Chronix high third. And it just seems like out of these top five, no one has a car or the ability better than the other. Next time by will be the white flag. Going on the last lap here at, you want to say that name for me again, Barry?
Circuit de Leydendam.
He definitely butchered that, and we apologize. We apologize. Aaron Aldridge still trying to stay ahead of Chris Chaos, who's shortening the gap on the corners. But as soon as they hit that straightaway, it's all gap. Any long straightaway, and Aaron Aldridge just pulls off.
He's so fast.
Joseph Robinson there. You got the 00, 007. We even got Brad Miller, the 98 up here. Triple C fighting like heck. Chris Michaels. You got Corey Gamble still ahead. Christopher Rich, and then the 21 Whiskey River SK modified, and Barry Sternparts back here in the rear. As they come around with the white flag waving, that means last lap. And it looks like here in France, unless anything crazy happens, this win belongs to that number 5 and that Aldridge Racing team. Aaron Aldridge has found his groove, and he is hitting it. Wow. Front stretch, and Aaron Aldridge takes the win. Congratulations, Aaron Aldridge, Chris Chaos, Chronix High, Brett Aldridge, Joseph Robinson, top 5. And then you got Double O, Billy Ray Dog, Pace Car for some reason. Blaze is up there. Brad Miller, Triple C. I mean, we'll go ahead and pull up the sheet here. Chris Michaels, Corey Gamble, Christopher Rich, Tyler Ferguson, and Barry Sternpark's going to cross the line now. And we got some work to do here.
Oh yeah, little bit of tweaking.
So
Tweaking here and there.
let's go back to 10. They just restarted. Okay, Tyler Ferguson is in the way back here, so we're gonna have to see what transpired. Do 11, then we'll go back and check 1. Tyler Ferguson got up next to Christopher Rich, forced his way. He's going to come up again. He's forcing it up. He's getting way up there. Good pushing here. No, not so much rubbing, though. Let's see what happens down here a little further. Oh! Oh!
Oh shit!
Oh!
Oh my!
Oh!
Oh my! Oh my!
Okay. Must have got stuck, I think, actually. I don't think Barry did that on purpose. And 1, did the same thing happen? Ooh, a lot of pushing and banging there. Oh! Oh, and that right there might be why Barry was mad at Tyler the first wreck. Collected a lot of cars. Well, anyway, guys, congratulations to that man, Aaron Aldridge, for staying and dominating here at France for the first time. Oh. And we'll see you guys on the next one.